What is going on, people? We are back. We are finally back. Yes, I know it's been a while. It's actually, I think it's been about 7 days, to be fair. It hasn't really been that long. But anyway, either way, though, season 5, episode 2. We are here. We're about to get it down. And let's not waste any more time. And let's get into it.
Is it going to take her away from me? Is it going to make her develop? Is it going to take her away and she's going to develop this life outside the family? And then she's not really part of us anymore. And because it would be very...
Now you leave a couple of days to come back to this. This is what I come back to. Robyn moaning. Obviously, in the last episode, obviously, Meri revealed that she's going away to, obviously, university or college. Is it college or university? I'm pretty sure it's university. Either way, she's going back to school to do some education. And obviously, that means that her situation, that means obviously she's leaving Robyn behind, and Robyn obviously has to go and do her little business thing by herself. But it's just crazy how Robyn just literally over-exaggerates the whole damn thing. Like, yo, it's not that deep. Like, Meri ain't going that far, man. And so what if she was to make friends or have a social life outside of it? It's not the end of the world. Like, she's entitled to have a social life. Is she not? But hey, it is what it is, man. With Robyn will always find a way to complain. Always find a way to cry. You know what I mean? It's never just simple.
Did not have any one of the wives ruling, so to speak, over any of the other wives. For that reason, Robyn can never be CEO as much as...
So right now, in reference to this, Kody's opened his big mouth. Obviously, talk about the business and all that kind of mumbo jumbo. I'm so terrible, aren't I? I'm always saying mumbo jumbo. I just always assume people know because I always assume everyone's already seen all the seasons. Do apologize for that. I gotta really stop doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, damn. But yeah, okay. Anyway, let me stop saying mumbo jumbo. But yeah, obviously, you know, right now they're talking about the business and the roles, who's got what role in the business and whatnot. And Robyn is out here saying, well, Robyn's out here giving out shots, but then Kody's out here supporting what she's saying. But then Janelle got upset because Janelle was like, hold on a minute, I thought I was supposed to be, you know, the one handling the finances and all that kind of stuff. So obviously Janelle's taking offense to it. Obviously Meri's coming out obviously by saying, well, Robyn can't claim anything. I mean, to be honest, Robyn can't claim nothing anyway. She doesn't bring anything to the table, just literally how to be bossy. And that's the most frustrating thing about her. You know, she has all this talk, but she brings nothing physically at the table. Not even mentally, to be fair with you. I mean, the question is, what even happened to all these businesses, these ideas, and anyway? Somebody let me know, like, because I don't see them being referenced season 16 or season 17. You know? Yeah. But anyway, we continue.
That would be Robyn. Robyn's been managing the accounts payable, the accounts receivable. And when I said that Robyn is the CFO, Janelle got upset.
I didn't hear my role mentioned. I mean, my name mentioned anywhere with the financial.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I think for me, the thing that's most frustrating is that Kody never cared to try and give a balance to all the wives. You know? Because it's annoying. And why should it be Robyn? You know? I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like when it came to everyone working together for a business idea or whatever, you know, XYZ, it's like the issue was there was never any structure about who's actually doing what, who's actually interested in doing it, you know, and if it goes well, then how do we, like, there was never a plan, you know what I mean? Very weird. Like, let's put it this way, if you are going to start up a business, you're going to have a plan about obviously what role you're doing, who you're going to want to employ for what role is that. It was first one was you start a business, you know, you might start a business by yourself. Okay, cool. You can start off by yourself, you know, obviously you got all the logistics in front of you, you go, okay, boom, this is what you got. And after that, you may then end up having to bring someone else in. All right, cool, you then bring someone in, and that person ends up doing, I don't know, managing a certain section, okay? And then if that expands as well, then you end up bringing, and then that manager can then bring in other people to, you know, share some of the roles and whatnot, and etc., right? That's how a business starts to a certain degree, right? Don't quote me now. But you know, we've got a situation where we've got a family of five adults here, 4 wives, one guy, okay, well, 1 husband, right? So at the end of the day, like, it's got to be cut clear. But first of all, is everyone invested in this? Yes or no? Secondly, who is invested in it? All right, cool. People that I invest, okay, then so what role do you want to do in this? I want to do this role. I want to do that role. I want to do that role. All right, cool. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. But what if 2 people want to do the same role? Okay, how about you do it first and then maybe I can do it after on? You find a way to do it, right? In this situation here, I'm finding that it's literally a case of where, like, Kody's like, yeah, Robyn's doing it. There is no discussion about who's doing this, who's doing that, because Janelle's sitting thinking, but I'm very good at this area. Why haven't I been considered? Like, I didn't even know that Robyn was even an option. I didn't even know there was going to be someone given that role. Why can't it just be, you know what I mean? And that's the problem with his family. And that's the problem with Kody's leadership. The leadership that he was always talking about so much. You can't be a leader if you can't lead. Point blank, period.
The role of the financial person is really just to present the numbers and just show what the numbers show. So I think once he understood that, he's like, oh, well, okay, well, that can be Janelle.
And that's the problem, because that should have just been a conversation, and then we wouldn't be here with the huffing and puffing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, listen, ladies, if you're going to be in a plural marriage, please make sure the man is actually a good leader. He's actually knows how to be fair or whatever, you know what I mean? He knows how to manage things properly, I don't know, but just make sure he's not Kody Brown. That's more of the story. Or anyone like him, you know what I mean? But yeah, we continue.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do until there was a role that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to do marketing. I really like it.
Basically, what I just found out is that Joy Business.
I mean, it's good that obviously they're discovering what roles that they want to do, you know what I mean? And I assume they're allowed to do them. Obviously they've taken these roles. But it's just crazy because Janelle's role got given to her because it wasn't as simple as what Kody thought it would be when it was Robyn's role. Christine's role was just appeared out of nowhere. She's just like, oh, you know what? Marketing actually sounds really good. I really want to do marketing. I think that's a good thing for Christine, because at least she's stumbled across a role that she wants. But I feel like this is going to turn out to a situation where Christine's going to have a role, Janelle's going to have a role, and then all of a sudden Robyn's not going to have a single role, and she's going to cheat. I feel like Robyn's going to become the supervisor of everyone else. You know what I mean? So we know obviously Meri's going to college anyway, so I don't think that she's doing much right now, but watch, just it's written in the freaking script, man. Like, come on.
I think that Robyn's level of trust is going to be severely tested now. Severely.
I don't really think it's the Robyn trust. I think Robyn's laziness is going to be tested.
Because she's taken this business, she's made it grow, and it's her baby, and she's really proud of it. She's a fantastic job. And now we're coming in and we're saying, we want the bits and pieces here. And so
I mean, I completely get that part, you know what I mean? Obviously, but like I said, it kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Robyn's going to become like a supervisor. And I think that's where the trust comes into place. She's going to want to make sure everyone's doing certain things, so everything goes in a certain way. Therefore, she's basically going to become bossy. And that's not a surprise if that happens. Because if Christine's talking about trust with Robyn, yeah, she's going to be supervising and literally not even lifting a finger of her own. But hey.
It is, because I'm looking at some of the customer service stuff, but you know what people are saying back to us. People are pleased with the way they're receiving their product. They're pleased with the customer service.
So in a nutshell, the reason why she didn't want Janelle to go off to college is because she needs Janelle to come in and do the customer service, because Janelle can do a better job than her. Nutshell. Yeah, there we go. But like I said before, this is Robyn supervising now. She's literally just watching everyone take their roles. Yep. And then now she's just going to be that advisor. Wait, what's Kody doing? But hey, we all know, well, at least I'm saying that Robyn's always cared more about making sure that she has I feel like she's always cared about having Kody under her thumb, but also having the other wives in their place. You know what I mean? Like a queen. And the thing is, she's not a queen. Let's just remember that. Yeah, let's continue. Well, that is that episode pretty much over. I mean, the only thing that happens next is that they go and present the idea to the investors. The investors had to listen. They will ask questions. Some of the questions they couldn't really answer about, okay, so you're telling us that you've got a market, but why is the market now dipped? Why is it not still flowing? Obviously, why should you invest in you? And then the main guy from the investment, their friend or whatever, or the one they know, he said that to be honest with you, if there were people that I didn't know, we would have all walked out a long time ago. But it shows preview of next episode of them obviously sitting down with the investor guy and seeing obviously where it's going to go. But Kody does say he doesn't really feel that optimistic about them being approved for investment by an investor, but we shall wait and see. All this, I shall wait and see, if you know what I mean. But hey, I'll catch you guys in the next one. You know what I'm saying? We're done, we're out, and peace.